So DJI are sure bringing the goodies today. We have just seen the DJI Mavic 3 Pro launched. It's absolutely amazing drone with 3 cameras on the front of it. This is an absolute monster. I've been flying this for the last few weeks and it is absolutely exceptional. So go and check out my review video on this if you haven't already. If you want to go and buy one, it's all linked there. It is absolutely fantastic. I thought like the Mavic was good enough, but now we've got 3 dedicated lenses on here. This is just an absolute game changer. But now because we've seen this drone launch, we also now have a new DJI FLY update and a firmware update, which brings a huge new feature to several drones that I've been wanting for just so long. And it's all to do with the goggles and the new motion controller too. Let's talk about it. So if you've got the DJI RC or the DJI N1 controller, if you go and update that now, you'll see there's the latest firmware update, which is version 01.00.0600. I have to look at my notes because all these numbers, they just go over my head. And that brings the new DJI FLY app 1.10.0. Now what this brings is, it brings compatibility. So you can now use, if you have the DJI Goggles 2 or the new DJI Integra goggles, and these are awesome because they are really small, lightweight, but they have the battery now built into them. But anyway, it brings compatibility. So you could fly your DJI Mini 3 Pro, for instance, with these goggles and control it with the motion controller too. I mean, what? And it's not just limited to the Mini 3 Pro. This can also be used on several drones, including the brand new DJI Mavic 3 Pro, the Mavic 3 Pro Cine, the Mavic 3, the Mavic 3 Classic, and the DJI Avata, DJI FPV. You can use all of those drones now, but using these goggles, and then control it with this, the new motion controller too. I mean, this is just awesome. I've been wanting this for so long. So the ability to control your drone, but with the controller like this, but having these goggles on. And this is what this new firmware update brings. It's crazy, isn't it, what we can do now? So what do you do to get this set up? Well, you want to get your DJI RC or your N1 controller, and then when you've updated to that firmware, you'll see in the bottom right hand corner a little indicator which is saying connect goggles. So if you have the goggles and you have the motion controller too, then you can use this. So it works on either the goggles 2 or these new Integra goggles, as I mentioned before, but it only works on the new motion controller too. So if you haven't got any of these, I'll link them so you can go and pick them up. But this just gives like a really unique experience. So you can see on screen now that I can just have my wrist holding this and I can turn this, and then the drone, in this example, the Mini 3 Pro, will move as I just move my wrist and it will follow that direction. And then I can pull this trigger, the drone will then fly off. But critically, I can see everything now in first person view through these goggles. So just like flying an FPV drone or flying the DJI Avata, for instance, but now I can use a Mini 3 Pro or the Mavic series with these goggles on. It is truly remarkable. So anytime there is a flight update like this or firmware, it's new settings, new things to remember. So this video is sponsored by me. I brought out my own cheat sheets for DJI settings a few months ago now, and they've helped so many people. Basically trying to remember all of these different settings out in the field, it's really hard. So I brought out my own cards, which you can have on your phone or have them printed out so you remember them when you're out and about. So basically they're like these, so you can have them in A4 size, small credit card size, or just keep them on your phone, and it goes through every single setting within the menus and tells you all the key settings that you need to change or what you need to do to get the very best out of your drone. Now I also update these for free as well and pass them to you as emails. So today I just updated it, so for the Gain and Expo tuning, which is tripod mode, I updated that as a free update. So if you want to go and check these out, they're $9.99 and then you'll get free updates for life. So I hope you really enjoy them. They're all linked down below as well. So go and update this Fly update. It's all available now on Android and iOS. I will get asked this question, I know, and no, you can't do this. So you can't use your Integra or Goggles 2 with your Mini 3 Pro and then still use the DJI RC. So you're using the DJI RC to control the drone, but you've got these goggles on like this. That won't work. You basically use the Integra goggles to see, and then you're using the motion controller to operate the drone. That's regardless of whatever drone you use, that's all the same. You can't use the controller once you've got these connected. It's kind of like one or the other. But it's really good and it's like unique being able to just literally control the drone with the motion controller too. You can record on here, you can use this joystick to move the drone up and down, but you've also got full control as well. So I can just tilt the controller up, press this trigger back, and the drone will fly straight up. So it's literally just the same as flying the Avata with this, but now on the Mini 3 Pro. And I just like that with using these goggles now, that I've got this first person view with these. It's something I've been asking for so long, and we now have it. So what a day. What a massive day for updates. The Mavic 3 Pro is now out, and we now have the goggles compatibility with the Mini 3 Pro and the Mavic series. Absolutely incredible. So I hope you enjoyed that. Make sure you like and subscribe. As you probably expect, I've got so many more videos coming on all of this kind of like theme. So don't miss out on anything. Make sure you subscribe. I really hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Oh, by the way, if you do pick up any of these cheat sheets, make sure you tag me on Instagram. It's really good seeing you guys using these all around the world. So if you're using them, you just like snap a picture of you like using them like that, tag me on Instagram, and you never know, you might get a surprise in your inbox. Take care. See you later.